session and their wrap-up of the day and in Coleridge's 6th annual national conference. A quick look ahead, if you are in town again for tomorrow, please stop by at one of our post-conference sessions. If you are a state representative, we encourage you to attend the MSDC membership meeting and working group sessions tomorrow. So please make sure to grab one of the MSDC folks in the room, and they can share more about that. Also, Democratizing Our Data Challenge, our DDC program. If you are interested and want to share or learn more about that, DDM will be available as well tomorrow to kind of a very rare opportunity to get her in a small setting to get all the insights. So if you are here and you are curious, it is a great time to catch her. We are also doing a K-12 working session with Charles, who's here. So you can, if you are curious about K-12 sessions and what's going on with our K-12 initiatives, that's a great time as well. So quick heads up on that. And then with this, I do want to turn this over to Senior Director of Marketing and Communications here at Coleridge, Nick. He's going to come up and close us out for this year, 2026. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. We've all made it pretty much to the end, so well done. I thought we'd have a little fun with this session. For those of you who are still in the room, we're going to do, some of you might get a little put on the spot. So you'll see as it sort of unfolds. The main question, we can go to the next slide. Oh, where's the clicker? Got it. Okay. All right. So we're going to go through a series of pictures from the conference this year over the past couple days that were taken and secretly loaded into a slide deck. And the job that you all have is to, if you see yourself in the picture, stand up and either share something you learned at the conference or somebody new that you met. And I'll just say, if you don't see yourself, you're also welcome to get up and do that same thing. All right? So we have about 20 minutes. Ready? Let's see. Where is Easy in the room? Some people, he was here. Okay, there we go. We might need a microphone runner, maybe. That'd be helpful. Okay.
Something I learned. Some of the new stuff going on with NLX and NASWA that is going to help sort of bring together some skills and things that we are working on with some of the projects we're working on within our state that we can hopefully pass off to others once we get done. And that value add there that's going to have for a lot of the pieces that everyone's needing beyond even the workforce data as far as wages, but actually getting down to where we can have some skills to connect those things to.
There's one more piece. Actually, there's one more piece. When you stand up, if you could introduce yourselves too.
Jake Walker, Chief Research Officer, State of Arkansas.
Thanks, Jake. All right. Ready? Now, are they still in the room? I'm not sure. Maybe.
No.
Left? Left? Okay. We'll move on then. Also, I just want to point out the posing, like, I don't know if you two planned that, but that's pretty good.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Smith from the Employment and Training Administration. I mentioned two things. One, I met Nick after circling around this field for years, and I learned about West Virginia's enhanced wage records, and I'm going to connect with them in Strata soon. So, thank you.
Great, thank you. anybody in this photo still here in the room? Going once. Ah, okay. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Still here?
All right, because you never hear enough from me. Okay, something I learned, but that I can talk about. Let's see. I would just say that I've learned that there's still a lot of passion in this room for the work that we're doing. And I think we've weathered some storms, and I'm just really proud and optimistic about the work that lies ahead. And I know I met new people, but I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to remember a name, but yeah.
Okay. All right, there's two side by side here. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. So I'm Mohammed. I'm a master's student degree. I'm going to graduate in the next month. Thank you. The field is big data analytics, and the good thing I learned in here is how you guys working on matching the skills that students needs to be great in, so you could guys match it with the company's needs, and that's for having better data quality in the next 10 years or so.
Thank you. So the whole group here.
I'm in there. I made it. I've made it. I met some fantastic people, and I'll be with Cynthia where I forgot some names, but I do remember a couple. Sarah in particular. Yes. Fantastic conversations with Sarah. It was really great to meet you during that informal opening reception and then be able to chat and learn some amazing things about her. And then Ella, right? Yes. Oh, nailed it. Also, and it was really great to connect and learn a little bit more about you as well and the work that you're doing. So really enjoyed that. And Ahu, I see you in that photo too.
I'm not going to name anyone. I met with fantastic people, excellent. The only thing I'm going to say, we met with more people this year. What did I learn? Well, I mean, for 5 years, this is my 6th conference, we had been talking about unemployment to reemployment dashboard. I learned that there are other products now added to the portfolio, right? So I actually told my team, I'm going to take 1 extra minute. I told my team, let's showcase all the other work we have done. Nothing wrong with unemployment to reemployment dashboard. We love it. It's up there. It's working. We started new products now, new dashboards, new data products. And the fact that the Democratizing Data Challenge program completed, there are 10 different project outcomes now. They were in the hallways, so those are the ones that I learned.
Okay.
I'm Elise. I'm excited. Like, I've been here since yesterday, and I met so many people. Without further ado, let me introduce myself real quick. I'm a grad student in data analytics at Bay Atlantic University. I'm not gonna graduate this year, right? I'm gonna graduate next year. Yeah, but I met Daryl, fantastic man. When he was talking about workforce, he said workforce isn't a tech problem. It's about people. We should focus on trust. So I understood that trust in today's world is paramount. So if trust is broken, I mean, nothing gonna happen. We should focus on building trust first and how we must put it in practice at scale. And that was something that stood out to me the most. And yeah, let's have fun. I appreciate it.
I love the energy. I love it. Still here? Yeah.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sita. I won't say my last name. It's too hard. I'm from New Jersey Department of Labor. Yeah. With my team, I met Emily. Emily, are you here? Emily was from Alaska. I got to know a lot about Alaska. She showed me her Northern Lights picture from her patio. So that was really exciting for me. And I learned a lot about data, too. And I spoke with Jake. And Jake and I had a wonderful conversation, and I learned a lot today, so I'm going to take back a lot to New Jersey Department of Labor. Thank you.
Great. Still here? Going once, going twice. Ah, yeah. You can't hide on the side there.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tucker Plumley. I'm the Director of Data and Analytics at the Center for Regional Economic Competitiveness. Oh, my God. Who all did I meet? Unfortunately, I'm also terrible with names. So I can't, I'm not going to say specifics, but I think met a lot of great folks from other states that we do a lot of work with state LMI shops, have met folks from states and other agencies that are also doing a lot of great data sharing and data integration work, and so learning a lot about what's happening in health and human services kind of sectors has been great since we're primarily engaged in workforce and economic development. So looking forward to continuing to explore all those great projects and what folks are doing.
All right. These jackets should be easy to spot in this crowd. Maybe, oh.
Hello, I'm Sylvie. I'm a grad student at BAU. So I met a lot of great people during this conference, like Darrow and many people that I can't remember. What I learned is that data can be used in all sectors of activity. Like, I was impressed to meet some people that work for Fairfax County Public Schools and all kinds of companies. And as my friend Elisha said, workforce is also a great area to use data. We learned that data is not only on the supply side, but we should also consider the demand side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sean, where is Sean? I'm going to go to Sean first. Sean.
Yes, I was the one that crashed that first session about NCES. So what I learned, number one, is I have to restart my quarterly meetings with Ahu because I got in trouble. But number two, I started off that session, I was, when talking with the panelists up front about the challenge, but I also wanted to leave with the success here. And what I see, you saw that little screen with New Jersey, and that's all my New Jersey colleagues up there. I'm very proud of them. But you saw, it started off in 2010, 2012, and all the way to 26, how long and arduous that process was. And what I see here in all of you that you may not see right now is what I was talking up there about what happened to my statistical center. You guys are the solution. And I don't know how or when, but I know this group is going to come together and create some sort of national system that's going to help build something great. So that's what I want to leave you with, and that's what I learned, and I hope to push that forward.
Yeah.
All right, I go by Kay. So what I learned, I guess, is I can be put on the spot here. Uh, um, other things is like about AI. I think that was like interesting. The thing that you don't have to go into extremes of it, like the promise and perils, but like something that is middle ground, and that could work. I also met like great people. So I'm not good at meeting people, but this conference, like I was lucky, so I met like great people. Other like SLDS who are working with. So I'm gonna not names, and I'm not good at names as well. I teach and I don't know my student names, so. But this has been great, so thank you.
Thank you. Anywhere. All right. Well, we did this. Repeat. That's just a close-up just for you. That's.
I'm going there.
Thank you. I got to co-present yesterday. Thanks for the opportunity to talk a little bit with a handful of just really smart people about just kind of the P20W journey that we've been on, and about some of the challenges we've all faced. So I just really from Amy and Charles, and I don't know if Jennifer Engel's still here or not. She got a little squeezed at the end of our session, but had some really great national insights too. So just hearing about everybody's journey and their experiences and how they got here was really cool. And today I learned a couple of states have managed to crack state-level new hire data, which I thought was really interesting. That's a little bit wonky, but I know the national system has been a little bit of a black box. So the fact that some folks have made connections at the state level I thought was really cool and interesting, because there's some really neat, analysis and evaluation we could do with that. So thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. I see right here in the front. Ah.
Yeah, I thought we were going to run out of time. No, we won't. So a lot of people don't know, so I learned this before, but I'll say it anyway. Coleridge came actually out of a effort at the Census Bureau to try to address problems that the Census Bureau had working at the state level, and to facilitate the use of the data at the state level. When Sean Klimek this morning talked about the Federal Statistical Research Data System, which is probably the best data in the United States. If you can get into it, but what you can get out of it is limited to a population size of Wyoming. It's like 1 million people, right? Something like 1 million people. So you can never even come close to disclosing identity. The whole protection is there, which is essentially pretty useless for states and local counties, right? You can't disaggregate at the county level, which this led to Coleridge and the ADRF and the promise of the ADRF. So I just want to, we're here because when we started this organization, there's nothing else like it. And we were countering what the FSRDCs had done, which the academics love. I mean, the academics eat that stuff up because it really facilitates the academic papers. But again, policymakers really don't benefit a lot from that. So I just wanted to, Sean's presentation, mentioning that this morning, just again clarified to me why Coleridge is so important, because it addresses the front line, people who are doing the work, people who are trying to change the world.
All right, I can take this. Hi, I'm Dave McClown, senior data scientist, NORC. I guess this is less like a fact that I learned, but like a point that I thought was really good that is stuck in my head. And I forget who said this, so thank you to whoever it was, but I think it was yesterday, someone made the point that like states should invest in their statistical system and then like sell that system as part of their economic development strategy, because like businesses need that information. I thought that was a cool point, and I'm gonna ruminate on that one and borrow it in the future. Okay, thank you, Ben.
All right. Thank you.
Nick, one more.
Oh, one more.
Yeah, also the other Nick. Yep.
Yeah, of course.
So I'll just say I learned a ton, and I was only here today, actually in and out too. But Tiffany heard me say in the last panel when you called for questions, I have so many questions. So I'll just say I love events like this that are staged in the model that generates new ideas, that lets us share freely, and you can leave still with both ideas and questions that make us explore more things. So thank you. I'll shout out, I met Tiffany, even though we've seemed to have crossed paths in lots of ways over the years and many others. So thank you to Ahu and others for facilitating a great event. I also learned that this picture thing actually works. I was really downer on it when you started it, so good work.
No. This is
I'm going to give it to Amber on Zoe's behalf.
There are other people. Should we move
Scott
on?
is there.
Okay, we got somebody. Okay.
Oh, wow. On behalf of Zoe, this is what, oh, unfortunately. What did Zoe learn? Not to sit at this table. So hi, my name's Amber Gaither. I'm with NASWA. And I did have an opportunity to meet lots of people, and I'm a good name remember, but the list would go on, and we're getting toward the end. So I think progress, not perfection. You know, I'm very motivated by the idea of, like, the big idea, like, I want to boil the ocean, but instead, I think it's, like, a lot of this was thinking of what the next step is to get there. And so I think we saw a lot of progress. And here's another saying that I use a lot. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And I've been here, this is my 4th year. And I've been able to see more than the UI to reemployment dashboard. All that work was happening, but I just think the elevation and the progress has just been really impressive. So that's a big thing that I learned.
All right. Thank you. That's it. Unless there's anyone else who wants to just volunteer and jump in. But I think, I really appreciate all the thoughts and all the feedback. It's really great. Up here's a QR code to take the survey, to share your feedback about the conference. Please give us your feedback. It's really important. And thank you, everybody.
And see you next year.
Yeah, see you next year.